How's it going, everybody? I'm meteorologist Joey Cragness, back with your daily forecast. Today we actually have some severe weather to talk about out in the Central Valley in California, and then another possible severe risk for the Central Plains that could be popping up on Wednesday. But the big story is all that warmth continuing for the central U.S. We have a nice ridge of warm air pushing into the central U.S., making all that warm air, possible storms ahead with that. So Raising Hail Tour 2024, last show next Tuesday out in Chicago, Illinois. Come by, say hi, use that discount code if you want $10 off your ticket for that. We'll be out there talking about what we'll be expecting for this year in terms of hail, wind, and tornadoes. There's that low pressure system sitting off the west coast right now, bringing some storms into northern California. Nice ridge over the Rockies, a little bit of a trough in the central U.S., so slightly cooler temperatures in the north central plains, but then warm temperatures should be pushing in out ahead of that low pressure system and underneath that ridge as we head into the middle and end of this week. Central Oklahoma looking pretty good right now, mid and upper 50s, expecting to push into the 60s later on this afternoon, and then out in the DFW area, pretty similar. A few areas already out in the 60s, a little bit warmer down there. San Antonio and Austin, pretty similar as well. Out in Houston, again, pretty similar temperatures all across the board for the south central plains. Out in the Front Range, we're looking at temperatures in the upper 40s, lower 50s, so fairly warm for this time of year for them still, but warm conditions are ahead for the Central Plains. Looking at our hail forecast for today, this is what we'll be expecting. Not super big hail really likely out there, but they could see quarters, maybe up to $50 out there. But it's really only in the north central California Valley out there. Same with our wind threat, maybe get up to 60 to 65 mile an hour wind gusts with some of these stronger storms. Redding, Sacramento, Stockton are the main areas to watch for wind. And then we get to our tornado threat, not too common out there that they get a sizable tornado threat, but it looks decent out there, not super high end, but for them, it's more than enough to get a few little spin ups here and there. Not expecting any long track, high intensity tornadoes, but they could get a few short lived, weaker tornadoes out in that area. Looking at our future radar, we have all of these little cells popping up in Northern California. A few of these stronger cells could produce some hail, stronger wind gusts. As we progress further into the afternoon, those storms will move further inland. Like here, we got a good amount of higher reflectivity as we head into this afternoon. So we could see some hail with some of those stronger storms and maybe a few tornadoes or two. And some stronger wind gusts as well, but a lower end event, but it is enough for them to get some severe weather that they don't normally get, especially being in February. Our upper air map showing this nice little trough on the west coast, low pressure system up Northern California. That's going to push off to the east, kind of dissipate a little bit, reform on the eastern side of the Rockies. That's going to kind of set the stage for our severe risk for the Central Plains as we head into Wednesday. Not expecting a high-end event at this point, but we could see some hail and stronger wind gusts. Not really looking like a decent tornado threat, but hail and wind could definitely be in the ballpark for Wednesday. And then we get this nice trough pushing in from Canada. Low pressure system on the east coast, bringing a lot of rain out there. This could move up the coast, bringing a little bit of snow to the northeast. Not quite a full-blown nor'easter yet, but it could get there depending on how this system evolves as it gets on the other side of the Rockies into the end of the week. Looking at our low resolution model, you see all of this rain associated with that low pressure system, decent snowfall for the Sierra Nevada mountains and higher elevations in Utah and portions of Colorado. As we track this as it moves off to the east, we're going to continue to see that band of rain move closer and closer to the Rockies. The low pressure system is going to weaken as it moves up the Rockies and then re-strengthen on the other side of the Rockies, bringing us that heavy rain and possible hail and wind threat as we head into Wednesday. That low is going to continue to move up along the Ohio River Valley and East Coast, bringing this big band of rain that stretches all the way up from the northeast all the way down to the Gulf Coast. So some pretty decent rainfall with that system as we head into the end of the week. And then another low pressure system moving onto the coast as we head into the weekend that could bring some more severe weather threats for the central U.S. as we head into next week as well. So that's something we'll be watching out for. On Wednesday, this is what we have so far for our severe threat. It's a very small, localized severe threat, but it could be just enough, there could be just enough instability in wind shear to get a little bit of hail and some stronger wind gusts out of some of those storms. So we'll be watching that as we get a little bit closer and have some more information from our models. So 5-day rain chances, best chance for heavy rainfall, Northern California, and then the Ohio River Valley getting some decent rainfall as well, a couple inches possible out there. Breaking it down day by day, we have some pretty heavy rainfall for California, expecting a few inches of rain in just a day out there. And then that rain is going to linger on the west coast as we head into tomorrow and Wednesday, moving a little bit farther east. And then that system is really going to get going on the east side of the Rockies and the Ohio River Valley as we head into Thursday, dissipate and kind of broaden out a little bit on the east coast as we head into Friday, being a little bit lighter but more widespread rain as we head into the weekend. Looking at our extended rain outlook, obviously above average precipitation out on the west coast, possible above average precipitation for the Great Lakes region, but drier than normal in the southern plains and the central U.S., looking pretty close to average. Now, looking at our temperatures, we have this big ridge of warmer temperatures pushing through the central U.S. that could set the stage for some more severe weather as we head into the coming weeks. The longer this warm air sticks around, the more that it could break down in the future, and we could get a burst of severe weather as we head into March. So that's something we'll be looking out for. If you're interested in learning more about us, go ahead and follow us on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok. If you're interested in purchasing a plan, go ahead and scan that QR code up above me, or you can give us a call at 855-334-4245, email us at info@hailtrace.com, or check out our website at www.hailtrace.com. That's it for now. I'm meteorologist Joey Cragness. Thanks for watching.